Girl, who I am still processing Cure Arcana because she's everything. And I've been loving her. I've been living her this week. How are you guys feeling? Hello, everybody. Let me see who's here. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Pinkberry. Hello, Lisa Chan. Hello, Ella. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Ginny. Hello, Koyama. Hello, Emil. Hello, Ella. Hello, Enjoy. Hello, Kirby. Hello, Tyrone. Hello, Fufu Mimi. Hello, Heartsbeing. Hello, Yuna. How is everyone doing today? Girl, Dogendola, hello. Last week, we had a big ride with Arcana, right? It was amazing. The reveal was so surprising because it was in the ending. For the first thing about her that we saw was the ending. I loved it. I was watching the episode. I was like, girl, what? I can't believe it. And the ending is everything. Already talked about it. I loved it. I love this new ending. And I think Cure Arcana is probably the cure that leaked the most prior to her reveal. Girl, we had so many Arcana leaks. And it was funny because she was one of the cures that leaked the most. And she was probably the leak that was questioned the most as well. Not here on Magical Cinema, but I've seen people around the internet saying, no, it's AI, it's not real. And girl, since the first leak, we knew it was real. Since the first one, since the acrylic.
At Foofall Mimi donated £5 through Super Chat. Arcane is so cool, and I've been listening to a second Ed Eng cover a lot too. Greater than.
Thank you, Fufa Mimi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Hello. Hello, T. Hello, Lois Kane. What's going on, Arcana Shadow? No more. It's Arcana Darkness. No, it is Eclipse Shadow. Hello, Lynn. Lynn Mirage. Oh, I'm feeling so bad for Arcana Shadow. Me too, girl. I'm suffering for her already. Fufa Mimi, thank you so much for the super chat. And now, another thing. Since we're talking about leaks from Arcana, did you guys see that the preview for episode 31 leaked? Girl, we yesterday I did a video on episode 31. We didn't have the title of episode 31 yet, and we were going to discover today after the episode with the preview. And then we already knew what was going to happen in episode 31. We knew that Eclipse Shadow was going to win the battle, and she was ready to destroy Curia Claire's Mox. We knew kind of like what was going on, but we still didn't really have a confirmation that we were going to have Arcana. And now it's true. Let's check what we have. So obviously this is going to be spoiler-ish. So if you don't want spoilers, leave the stream in 3, 2, 1. Come back in like 10 minutes or something. So let's check, because girl, this is the first, I think, as I said, like we had so many leaks from Arcana, and this is another one. It's insane. And this is a type of leak that is very rare. Having leaks on episode previews, it's very rare. So we have the video. I don't want to share the video here, but we do have some shots. So as we already knew, Eclipse Shadow is going to appear for the first time in today's episode 30, and she's going to carry on to next week's episode. We already saw that in the promo, in the summary from episode 31. Eclipse Shadow is still going to be present. And what else do we have? We have this moment, which is a Haninda, we're probably not going to have a Haninga today. I don't know, but we're probably not going to have a Haninga today, right? What else do we have? We have Cure Eclair still. We have Eclipse Shadow using the site. Oh my god, this is going to be everything. And girl, I already love Eclipse Shadow's design. I am so thrilled that we're going to get to see this, even though this is going to be tough to watch. This is going to be tough to watch. Ooh, girl. But yeah, she is going to be battling against the girls, and we're going to have this fucker that I already hate with a passion. And then, girl, look at this shot of the... So we also have this shot right here. We still have Eclipse Shadow down here. And this is him using his power on her. We don't know what he's trying to do. He might be trying to infuse her with more dark power or something. He's probably the one that's going to give her the Eclipse Shadow power today. And he might have been the one to give her the Arcana Shadow power. That we still don't know, but that's what I believe that we're going to see. And then notice that Eclipse has wings, right? She has this headpiece that are black wings on her head. And in here, we can see like the wings are here. And then we have this beautiful shot with the wings covering her face. This is such a beautiful shot. Like, oh my god. I am speechless. I am speechless. And I don't know if this is Duduka waking up and embracing her true power, which is Cure Arcana, or if this is her being fused with more dark power that we see here. We don't know. But this shot right here, girl. Perfection. But we obviously know what's going to happen at the end of the day, right? She is going to become the one we've been waiting for. For the first time, we're going to see Cure Arcana. And next week's episode, based on the preview, is called Mei Tantei Cure Arcana. Star Detective Cure Arcana. Very simple name, but it is her. We're finally gonna see her in the anime. Oh my god. And girl, I love the nails, the pink nails. It's everything. And it's kind of funny when we look at Arcana and see like how many leaks she's had over the past months. The first leak that we had from her appeared on June 18. So it's been like 2 months ago, a little more than 2 months ago. That was when that first acrylic leaked. And we're still getting leaks from her 1 week before her debut. It's crazy. This wasn't supposed to be out. This is supposed to be out after the episode. But no, it leaked quite a few hours before. And I have to say that I am very surprised. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I am very surprised with the reception that Cure Arcana is getting. I believed that she was going to get a lot of hate, and people were like gonna really dislike the fact that she's white. And yes, those comments exist, but I feel like overwhelmingly the opinion on her is extremely positive. I believe Arcana looks stunning. I love it. And I've been saying I think I like her black design more, but now that I see her more, I don't know. I might like this design more than the black design. I don't even know. But I really believe that I'm surprised with her reception. I was expecting the reception to be much, much worse than it is. And it's overwhelmingly positive. The big majority of people have been really liking her. And I think there are people that are ferociously hating on it, but it doesn't really matter when the opinion is so strong. The reaction on Arcana is so strong. It's like really powerful. It's very surprising to me. Very surprising. And oh, let me just say something. Fufa Mimi sent a super chat earlier, and Fufa Mimi said that they've been listening to a second ending cover a lot, and Cure Metaverse did an English cover on the second ending, which is very nice. Hello, Lottie! Which is very nice, and I will show the channel later if they let me. Hello, Lulu. Hello, Rosie. I was hoping to cry that Eclipse Shadow is going to die. No, she's not. She's not, girl. Hello, Lala-sama. I'm here to say a little hello before going on my daily walk. Very important. Do it. Hello, Ella. That's how she uses the site. Yeah, she can't use it physically. I'm mad at him. I hate him. I hate Dechi again. I hate him so much. The budget for next week is going to be crazy. Like the animation, we know that it's going to be top notch. Since Ruruka puts everyone through a lot, she buys them ice cream. That's her punishment. Oh my god. Techi again is the quiet one. What do you mean? I was going to join the live today, but I'm just so tired. Kiddo, rest a little bit. Have a chill moment for yourself. It's important. She's also selling like hotcakes. Yes, but that also happened with Arcana Shadow. And then we saw the sales and we were like, there's something wrong here. But let's see if they are. I am very curious for the numbers, especially for this part, because I feel like it's going to be solid. It's going to be strong. When they first leaked a black blonde Cure with the staff, I was all over it. And now that she's a white Cure with the staff, I don't know, it's so angelic. And I'm a sucker for white and feathers Cure, so I love her. Me too. I've been reading the hate comments on Arcana and what PreCure is conveying in general, like black evil, white good, but honestly, I don't think it matters. I also don't think that's gonna be the case here with Arcana. I like Arcana Shadow was never evil. I do understand the sentiment though. I do understand it. Like, okay, it's something that happens in media, and it is part of the language of media, using white and angelic coded characters to be good, and black coded characters, like characters that wear black and everything, to be like evil. That's true, and that happens a lot with PreCure, especially in kids shows. I think that it's also part of it. I do understand the sentiment. Does it apply for Arcana Shadow and Arcana? Maybe, but I think it's also important. Arcana Shadow was never really evil, but she was supposed to be a general from the bad side, right? So she was. Girl, I need to cut my hair. It's so big. She is a general from the Phantom Thieves, right? But she was never actually evil. But still, it's just part of things. I hate this Ditchy again. Oh, yeah, am I carrying the rest of Animation's holidays on his back? That's so true. I wish for next season we get another Black Cure and stay like that. But that's also another thing. Like we had a Black Cure like last year, so it's not that she wasn't like the first in years. She wasn't the first in years. Cure Kiss was. Cure Kiss was like that. So Cure Kiss was the return of Black Cures. But I do understand like people wanting a black design, because black is a very nice color and it's a very rare color for PreCure. That's so true. But also we had her for like half of the season in black. And then we're going to have her for the other half of the season in white. A little less in black than in white, but she was already very iconic as Arcana Shadow. My only problem is that Arcana Shadow didn't really have a finisher. And I understand, like, she will never defeat a Haninda on her own. But I just wish she had a finisher like animation for her attack, Arcana Star Rain. Because it's so like simple. She deserved better on that. Well, many has opinions on your Idol being a bad show. It's actually coincidentally gnarly. Boba Tea. Gnarly. The second Star Detective ending has passed over 1 million views. It is so beautiful. Such a beautiful ending. I love the song. I am vibing with the song so much. Vibing so much with the song. And the visuals are like really incredible. Even Idol became iconic by mistake. I love that. People don't understand because they have limited PN media. Also, someone tried to use characters like Batman, Shadow, and Riku. They aren't the same. Imagine having a PreCure movie with all the cures, including the extra one-off cures. That would be very hectic. I think they tried to do that with All Stars F. And I feel like the 25th anniversary, they might go for that again. I'm just very curious to see what they're going to do. Let's just thank people, and mainly that Miss Akane. The singer? I love her. I love her. The singing voices. I think she will have a finisher as Arcana. Yes, she will. She will have more than one. She will have a finisher. She will have a mini attack. And she will also have a group attack with the rod as well. With the Shine Arcana rod. So she will have a finisher as Arcana. It's just sad that Arcana Shadow didn't have one. So, but yeah, I think like Arcana Shadow's run on Star Detective PreCure is coming to an end next week, because I would still consider Eclipse Shadow as part of the character. So next week it's probably going to be the last time that we're going to see her. But also another thing that I'm curious for, is she going to be able to become Arcana and Arcana Shadow at the same time? Because we see Arcana Shadow in the movie. So is she going to be substituted to cure Arcana, and we're not going to see Arcana Shadow at all in the movie, and then just Arcana? I'm curious. Was the Eclipse Shadow thing in the episode preview last week? Yes, she was. She was. And the name of the episode is Eclipse Shadow. Hello, Sophia! Oh, the character designer from Star Detective. She is killing it with her designs. She's been killing it with her designs. Makoto, Princess Sunny, Lina, and Iroha's father. Oh my god. Happy birthday to Turquoise. Is it Turquoise's birthday today? We need Mikuru arc soon. We haven't gotten anything from her. Yeah, I agree. I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it after Arcana. Because, girl, like last week we got crumbs. We got Mikuru crumbs. And I'm very curious for the whole grandma thing on Mikuru's side, because what was that reaction from last week? Like, why did she react like that? Is there like a bad sentiment between her and her grandmother? Does she have like bad feelings towards her? Maybe does she feel abandoned? Like, what's going on? And that's a kind of like a sad thing, because we have so little from Mikuru and Anna, and we're like episode 30. We have nothing. Like in Mikuru, we have absolutely nothing. On Anna, we still have a little more, but it's like compared to other seasons of PreCure, like it's really nothing. And we're definitely getting that. But And then Mikuru character arc soon. Yeah, it's probably going to be the last arc of the show, connected to the Mafuru arc, and Mafuru is still a big mystery. We saw her a little bit, and she's probably gonna be relevant from now on as well. After Arcana comes back, I feel like they might contact her. They might try to contact her because she's in London and we're in 99. We can't forget that. And like, she was the one who revealed the item that is gonna give them the power up. By the way, we are getting a power up, guys. I am so shook. I am so shook. Girl, I did not believe we were going to get one, but we are. And I am so happy because the design is everything. I love the design of the power up item. It's really, really perfect. I am so like, what? Hello, Danielle. How are you? We need Mikuru and Anna family issues arc. Still Team Sophia because she's usually right about Kabaton. Kelly, no! She was like, I don't know who this lady is. I don't want to see her. It makes me sad. Yeah. That's kind of true. Kirayaba, girl. We need to see Anna use 2027 humor and all the girls not understanding what the hell she's saying. Right? Like, we needed more references of her being from the future. But her coming from the future, to her as a character, it makes absolutely no difference. Like, in terms of her personality, in terms of the things she knows, like, the show remembers it so little. A fourth cat, Sophia! What's their name? That's so cute. Gotta get that power item. And the item is everything. Love that item. Love that item. Do you think Cure Arcana will appear in episode 31? Daniel, it is confirmed. Cure Arcana, it is confirmed via a leak. Cure Arcana is coming in episode 31. Episode 31 is called Mei Tantei Cure Arcana. So yes, Ruruka is coming. No, not Ruruka. Ruruka's already going to be in this episode. But Arcana, she is going to become Cure Arcana next week. Get ready. I'm so excited. I'm really curious to see how the power-up will be animated, especially with their long capes. There's one thing I ask. Usually, whenever we have power-ups, what do? They show the power-ups, like, from afar, once for each of the girls. Sometimes, because there are some power-ups, and I'm thinking of Wonderful PreCure, because Wonderful, I think, did a good job, but, like, Delicious Party that came right before it, we barely saw the power-ups because every time in the attack, we had the camera. The camera was so close up on their faces. Girl. And we could barely see. We could see the details on the face. And that's it. I was so pissed. But now I really hope we see, like, their full bodies. I really hope we have...
At GeoCub ATL donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Hiya, can you please add Oreski with the dads? Sports medal.
Sports medal! We love Oreski! GeoCub, hello! Thank you very much! Let's add Oreski! Hello, Trace! I managed to get all the merch I wanted from the travel collab and posted my fans on Blue Sky. Nice! I got the idols. Yay, I got the idol acrylics. All the 5 of them. I'm so happy. Girl, I woke up today and I'm like, let's scavenge. And I was able to find a seller who was selling all 5 of them. Does this mean Arcana is the mid-season cure? Both Arcana and Eclair, I would say. I would consider both of them the mid-seasons of Star Detective. I would be sad to say ciao to Arcana Shadow if she can't form swap. Girl, We need a form change for Arcana. Recently ordered the Cure Eclair plush 2-star detective key rings. Rosie, that's amazing. Hanamaru time. Oh, Danielle, if you like watching 2-parters as in one go, wait for next week. Because, yeah, next week you're definitely getting the whole thing. Because today's episode, and it's funny because they haven't shown much in terms of the whole thing. Like, they haven't been showing much. And we have a Day appearing in today's episode, for example. She's returning in today's episode. And we haven't seen anything from Day in this episode. Like, we have seen no preview image of Day today for today. We know that she's appearing based on the summary. Look at him. Oreski, we love you. Jacob, thank you. I also managed to get Eclair and Arcana's figures. Oh my god, Trace. That's amazing. I'm still debating whether I should try to get them or not. I know that the pre-orders are gone already, but I really wanted the problem is that I wanted the Arcanas. I wanted Arcana and Arcana Shadow only. But for me to get them, I would have to get both of them. Both no, that's not gonna work. Reski's gonna have to be here. So I wanted to get Arcana and Arcana Shadow from the premium forms. But then I would have to get both of them, and I'm like, girl, no. I would have to get the 5 figures. So I'm thinking of getting Arcana and Arcana Shadow from the regular versions of the figures. But the premium ones, girl, they're so pretty. They are so pretty. About 2027 PreCure, since we had a carousel in the ending. And if my theory of food theme before the anniversary is correct, 2027 is carnival snacks and sugars. I love this theme. I would love to see something like that. Love to see. I want another food season. Bring me candy themed cures again. I want it. Sophia, we'll check that out. Depends on if Rudica wants to. She took the power of a villain because she lacked the strength of Arcana. The thing is, she doesn't wear both pendants on her neck. Yeah, she doesn't. That's the one thing that makes me believe that she's not getting a for.
At Daniel Howell 2692 donated £10 through Super Chat.
Girl.
I can't wait for Cure Arcana. It's hard to wait a week for it.
It is hard. It is hard, but she is coming. She is coming, baby. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Omikyu, hello. Hello, Omikyu. Bye, Omikyu. Thank you very much, Danielle. Oh my god, thank you. Also, guys, Fulfa, Mimi, and Daniel, if you want to add characters to the screen, let me know. Because you sent super chats. What was I gonna say? Arcana is coming, and I am super excited. Girl, I feel like now I have my favorite in the season. Like, oh, she's here. She is gonna be here. She is gonna be here. I love Duduka, and I love the whole arc is so refreshing. It feels so refreshing. It feels so different. It feels so iconic. And I've been loving the story. I've been really loving how the story is being told to us. Like, really incredible. So I'm excited for more because I don't know. I don't think today is going to be a day in which we're getting lots of lore, but next week we are getting lots and lots of lore. Like, we're gonna know why Ruruka is trying to destroy the Makoto Jewel from Eclair. Like, we're finally gonna get the reason why. And the reason why, as I've been theorizing, is related to the fact that she believes that she is the Queen of Terror, the King of Terror, the Queen of Terror. But I don't know. There might be another reason towards that. So we're going to discover next week. So today, I think today is going to be a prelude. I think today's episode might be very exciting, but I feel like next week is going to be the one, that we've been waiting for so long. I think Moonlight can be like here. Let's see if I can fit her here. Yes, I think. Good place for Moonlight. We love Moonlight in this household, don't we? Last time we had a food theme season, we had Yui as a lead, so I don't have high hopes for another one. Yui is amazing. Do you still think Usonoir will be the actual big bad, or will it be Dechi again? I really don't know. I really don't know what we can expect from now on. I think I like what they did to Usonoir after the battle from Eclair is a little disappointing, and I don't really feel anything towards the Usonoir we have now. I mean, in the sense like, oh, he's a villain, he's a nice villain or anything. He's just a cute fairy, but that's it. Like, I really hate how they dumped him down. I don't know. I don't even know. So right now, I feel like after we get Arcana back, I really don't know what to expect in terms of the story. And another thing that we don't know is the reason why the Phantom Thieves are doing what they're doing, right? So let's wait and see. Oh, Tsubasa Puni Bird, let's go. Girl, Tsubasa. I miss him. Tsubasa. Oh, also, we are getting close to the last reveal of the season, right? Which is Cure Arcana. After Arcana, it's like no toys. We also have the power up, but then after that, we have like no toys left, and so the next leaks are going to be related to the next PreCure season. Past villain is timed cures got off easy because of limited interactions. 3 girls seen her. People seen a beauty girl who's been seen for a few months. Why did they spoil Cure Arcana's white costume? I think they already needed to sell, to put on the new ending, because they need to promote the new single. They can't take too long for the new ending to come out, because they need the new single to be promoted in the show for people to want to buy the new single. And I think that was a great thing because she was announced in the perfect moment. And I think announcements like those that they did with Arcana are a little better, because I feel like when they announce things like 1 week before the release of the toy is a little too much. So I like when they do announcements like 2 weeks prior to the release, like they did with the Arcana items. I think that's a very good thing. And one thing that I'm curious, very curious, is the power up, because the power up item is also coming next week. The item itself, and the item of the power up, the toy is a simple toy. It's a very simple toy. It's way cheaper than the other toys from the season. So it's not going to be like this grand toy, because usually the power-up items are the most expensive ones. The most expensive one for this season is going to be the Shine Arcana Rod. And this power-up item is a very simple one, and I think they did the perfect thing with this. I really believe they did the perfect thing by doing like a mini power-up item, a power-up item that as a toy isn't like very important. In the show, it's probably going to be very important, as we saw from Mafuru. And also, someone commented in the chat. Right now the comment just came back in my mind. Mafuru Orange Cure Girl. I talked about it in the video that I did talking about episode 29. And when I saw the Makoto Jewel, I started paying attention to Mafuru's costume, and her coat is also orange. So, girl, we need to see her cure form. If she has a Makoto Jewel, she was a cure. She bends time and space, not as a human, not as a regular human. Girl, I want to see her power. I want to see her transformed. That's the Duolingo owl that is. Oh my god. Unrelated, but on Monday I have a Portuguese exam. Andrea, good luck, baby. Portuguese is the prettiest language ever. I hope the big bad is Dechi. I think Dechi has a lot of potential because he is... I can't say here what he is because, girl, I hate him so much. And I also said this, but this is something good, because if a villain makes you hate them as a villain, they're doing the best job. So, so like they're doing the best thing with Dechi. I love it. Yam Yam would be a better lead because she's the strongest cure in PreCure. Yeah, that's true, Sophia. Cure Yam Yam, the most powerful cure, the most popular cure we've ever had. I think Ruruka is in the wrong because her obsession with protecting Korea has become the main problem. I think we're going to be able to judge that a little better after next week's episode, because we're going to learn more about everything related to Ruruka. Because at this point in time, we know what she wants to do, which is destroy Korea's Makoto Jewel, for her not to transform into Cure Eclair anymore. We already know this based on the summary for next week's episode, and also the preview that leaked, because in the preview they also talk about this. So we know that's her goal. Why is she doing this? We don't know. We have no idea. But this is something that is going to happen, that she is trying to do. We just don't know why, but she is trying to do that. When will Mikuru get a development? Will she? Hello, Gummy Goo Lover. The carousel in the second ending is a teaser for next season's PreCure. Is it? I hope the candle spoiler refers to a Yokai Spirits themed season more than a Candy Sweets one. Not gonna lie. We might have like both themes in the same realm. Kira Kira, animals and sweets. Now yokais and sweets. Why not? Why not, right? But one thing that I think is that we're thinking candy a lot because of, what's the name? The second clue that arrived, which is candy transformed with the Cure Happy costume, right? With Smile, which was a second clue. We don't know if that clue is related to 2027 PreCure, but we do believe it is, right? So, but I remember someone saying something like, oh, imagine if this is a clue for Smile Otona. That would be great. Another thing that I feel like might also be a hint is that when I was doing my video noticing the details on the second ending, there were flags, those little flags adorning the space. And the flags are the exact same colors of the Smile team. So maybe that's what they're referencing. The colors of the cures of the next season. Pink, red, yellow, green, and blue. Because those are the colors of the flags. And obviously this can just be a random thing. Like, oh, random colors of the flags. Those are going to be the colors. But we do know that sometimes they hide some clues in the second ending. So this might also be a clue. This might be the colors of the cures for next season. Because I feel like when we get the candle emoji for the clue for next season, I really think of yokai, I really think of supernatural, but I also think of birthdays. So I don't know, happy birthday PreCure or something like that for next season. I would vibe so much. I would love that. The chicken is peak rage bait. Exactly. Oi, shiny! Conrado, there's lots. Conrado, sorry, Federico. There are lots of videos here on the channel talking about many news concerning Arcana. Arcana is coming in. There's lots of news concerning her. So Usanora became comic relief now that he's a plushie. He really did. He really did. Mila, I won't be able to join you today because I'm moving in pretty. Girl, moving is hard. I totally understand that. So, good luck to you in moving. I know you're working very hard and you must be really tired. So, take a little time to rest. But good luck on moving because I know it is not an easy thing to do. The preview leaked? Yes, it did. It did. For next week. The Mikuru treatment is probably worse than Yui's character arc. I think those are different things. I feel like, and I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here. I liked Yui's development in Delicious Party. Even though she had very few episodes of herself, I feel like she was the soul of the season. She was always involved in everything. Every character arc, every part of the season. She was always there. And she was always like, Delicious Maru! And the kilocalorie punch and everything. Cure Precious really was the soul of the season to me. I do understand when people say, like, oh, she didn't really have too much development. She didn't really have a character arc of her own throughout this season. That really didn't happen. She did have some sort of events more geared towards her at the end when she decided not to go against Godots directly and kind of like forgive him. And then she ended up causing a situation. But overall, I do like Yui's character a lot. I think she was a nice character. I think Delicious Party was a nice season. It had its problems, I do agree, but I liked it. I had fun with it. So it was cool. And in Mikuru's case, I think that they are hiding a few parts of her story because this is how the story was structured for Star Detective. They probably went like, the first part, detectives, they're going to learn to be detectives, Arcana Shadow, Cure Eclair, Cure Arcana, and now we're going to deal with London, we're going to deal with Mafuru, which is Mikuru's grandmother, and Mikuru's past as well, because we know someone saved her in the past. Someone saved her from what? What happened? Was she in London? Was she in Japan? What was it her grandmother who saved her and she didn't recognize her? What is going to happen here with Mikuru? So, and I feel like her character is so intertwined with her experiences with detectives and her grandmother that for them, for the writing team, it was impossible to bring those things up until now. Because if they brought it, they would burn the story that we are still going to see that will have its own moment in time inside the narrative. I think it is a good choice, but I feel like they could have given her something else. Just like Anna. Like, they really don't want to touch on the fact that Anna comes from the future. They don't want to make Anna feel sad. They don't want to make anything related to that in the story. They don't want her to remember her mother. They don't want to make her think about her mother. And like, when it happens, I think it happened twice or 3 times if we count like the episode 2 that she was looking at the window. It happened like 3 times for a kid like her to feel like that. it makes me go like, it's weird. Because if you compare both Anna and Mikuru, I feel like Anna got a little more than Mikuru got up until now, but it's also very little from the potential that she could have. I feel like they didn't want to give this season a melancholic feel and a feeling that Anna is here, but she is suffering here. They want to make us feel that Anna found a good place to stay, found a good friend to be with, and she just blended in very well. She found her own family. I feel like that's more or less what they're trying to convey. And if they kept on bringing the future, it would not it would mess with this idea. It's just weird to me that the future is not mentioned, that her memories and her longing for the future isn't mentioned here, you know? You're getting older, PreCure. And most likely will be going to Japan for the 25th anniversary. Trace, do not worry about translation. Google Translate, it works so well. For anything you need, just do it. Just Google Translate everything. Google Translate everything, and there's not gonna be any issues with your trip. I brought it up to T, and I'm like, you, T, and I should gather up to watch the training. I would love to do that. Let's do it. 2027, 2028, September, probably, which is usually when the movie airs. Okay. 2028, Japan, Tokyo, London, Paris, maybe Tokyo. I love this song. So, yes, let's do it. Can we do it? We can try. I would love that. I would love the trace. Oh my god, it just made me happy. Is Hardcatch the most popular PreCure? I don't remember the last time we had that voting in the 15th anniversary. It's been a while. I don't remember if Hardcatch was the #1 season. I do remember that #1 Cure was Cure Black and Cure White was the #2 and Cure Marine was the #3. So that was wild. But it's been a long time since we had any popularity polls. So episode 30, today is gonna be here today, Bread Clone. It is, girl. Let's go. Just brought 7 years bad luck. Girl, no. Delicious Party is fun. Delicious Party is more about Black Pepper's dad. Girl, he was interesting. He wasn't interesting. I loved Akiko. Was that her name? Black Pepper's mom. Her character design was so good. I loved it. It's strange that we haven't beaten any Phantom Thieves yet. I think we're staying with them until the end, kind of like Star Twinkle. It's probably going to be more or less like that. I was able to get 2 PreCure posters from Marticelli. Oh my god, that's so nice. In the UK. Gorgeous. Why Duduka didn't join the Cures until now? We're going to discover next week. Going back to school, Crearia. Thank you. Thank you for the arts. Do you think they're going to lose their memories of each other and being PreCure when Anna goes back to 2027? Oh, I think it depends if they keep their Makoto jewels or not. Right? That's going to be it. That's going to be it. I really don't know how we're going to go, but well, Mafuru has her Makoto jewel. So and she probably doesn't transform into a Cure any longer. She might not be able to do that. I don't know how that works, but she might not be able to do it because she was asking the girls to be Star Detectives, so she might not be able to be a Cure any longer. But she still has the Makoto jewel, so I think that's something that can happen. And we don't know if Anna is gonna go back to the future because we really don't know much about this, right? Mikuru's Anna's mom. My theory is that Mikuru lost her Makoto Jewel and lost her memory at the end of the season. That's so true. If she lost her Makoto Jewel, she could be Anna's mother and not remember a thing. That's true. Hello, Kayla! It's interesting how Mikuru's past is expressed visually through her expressions and her telling of fact, such as telling the viewers she went to London. Yeah, we have little details on things that happened to Mikuru. Like last week, the expression she did when she saw her grandmother, when she saw Mafuru, let's not call her grandmother yet, but when she saw Mafuru, it was surprising. Hello, December! It feels like a permanent... Is that December or September? That Miley Cyrus song. I love that song. I think Favorite Cures came back up for All Stars F. I really don't know because All Stars F brought Macaron. And I remember on that anniversary poll, the Kira Kira Cure that ranked the highest was Chocolat. So I really don't know the thought process of the choices. I'm looking at them here. I think that's true. Like some of them were the most popular. For example, Cure Miyuki from Star Twinkle, Cure Anje from Hugto. And but I don't understand Cure Earth. I really don't understand Cure Earth because I don't think Cure Earth was popular. Cure Grace, I would understand Cure Grace, but I mean, the leads, most of them. Cure Felice, I get it. Cure Macaron also was very popular. She might not have ranked higher than Chocolat on that poll, but we do know she was very popular, right? 1987. Condado, I know someone who was born on that same year. I just don't know who that is. Hello, Nanatan. I need to watch all the PreCure from Kira Kira forward. You do. You are going to have a blast with so many seasons. Hilary Duff moment. Girl, when is she going to announce her Brazil concert? Is she coming to Brazil? We gotta meet up. We do. Let's do it. So many questions can occur when it comes to Tampuri. Sorry if I'm being off topic. I never watched Gravity Falls, so I really don't know. Hello, Dustin. How are you? How are you doing? Eclipse Shadow's design literally screams Madoka Magica. Homura, we know it's you. It really does. Also, I'm very happy that we're getting the Madoka movie here in Brazil. Girl, I can't believe this. I'm so excited. The movie is going to be released in Latin America on October 1st. But there is no date for Brazil because Latin America, most of the countries speak Spanish, and they are going to be bringing the movie in Spanish, and they're probably bringing the movie. They're not probably. They are definitely bringing the movie in Portuguese to Brazil, but there's no date yet. I'm so curious for this. Girl, I need this movie in my life. Hello Star Detective team show up in crossover movies when they're from 1999. Conrado, the Hugto team is separated. They are in different timelines, and they appear in All Stars movies normally. You really don't need to think about that. Maybe the staff was Macaron fans, was hoping for her instead. me girl, it was me. I always saw Team Butterfly as a team with adult cures. That's true. I think I think that was supposed to be the theme, right? We had Butterfly, we had Earth, who can be seen as an adult, Milky, who is an adult in her planet, and also Macaron, who wasn't really an adult, but she was like a lot mature. Maybe her grandma got too busy with Kurea and Duruka. She hasn't talked to her or visited her. We don't know the last time she was in London to when the girls were scout. Yeah, it's really a blur for us in that, and that's exciting. Don't treat All Stars as the correct timeline, since if Nagisa and Honoka still in 2027, they would be 37. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is not something that you have to think about, you know? Like, even in Otona, like, if you try to put Otona into the PreCure universe, you're going to be very confused. Like, black and white appearing in Otona, like, ooh, girl, what? I feel like if you get a 45th anniversary, it would be focused on Hirogaru Sky and the PreCure season. Lala is so cute. VA availability, that is definitely something that plays out, especially in a movie with so many voice actors like All Stars F. The Kimi Pro movie went to the past of the island goddess. Exactly. Like Human Idol, in the movie, we had all of the teams that were present traveling 1,000 years back in time. So, like, that is not going to be a problem. Because I've seen some people asking, like, how are the other teams going to appear in the Star Detective movie? Girl, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. they're going to be 99. The cures are not even going to know. Because they're going to be in a garden, a magical garden, full of jewels. Yay! Nanatan 16 months! That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Only Mirandiko age when they transform. We also have Ace. Maybe the real true villain of the season is going to be Anna's dad from the past. Girl, where is Anna's dad? Who is Anna's dad? I love, like, there's something very funny about this that I think every time a new male character is introduced, people are like, oh, that's probably Anna's dad. Oh, I think that's Anna's dad. People say that so much, and I'm like, girl. Do you think Eclipse Shadow arc is going to be a two-parter or a three-parter? A two-parter. I think it's going to end next week with Arcana. And we might, like, I think we're going to see everything related to Arcana. Her attack, her transformation, and her attack next week. Hello, Bendy! How are you? Laes Valentine, thank you for subscribing. Jet. What was that meme? I forgot it. I forgot about it. Jet 2 Holiday. That's what I was thinking. Is Power of Hope canon to shows? Power of Hope, it starts by saying, like, the opening scene of Power of Hope is the like lots of timelines, and then they're like coming close to one and saying, like, this is one timeline. So I don't know if they wanted to share, like, oh, this is a possible future for those characters, but I think that makes sense, right? Plot twist, one of the school boys in their class that's gonna have a focus episode. Girl, there are no boys in their school, right? They, like, we don't see them. We just see those two girls. And that's good. I like when the seasons don't go to school very much. Stay away from school. But if the future changes, Anna might still be a cure, and if the timeline gives her a sister, because we don't know what else changed in the future present days. Girl, this is too complicated for my mind. I hate time travel because it is complicated. I never understand time travel in shows. But I do like time travel, though. I do like I do like time travel. It's fun when it's good, because, like, I love Dark. Have you guys ever seen Dark? I love it. Her dad went for milk for 14 years. Ookie, hello. How are you? I support the one canon policy. What is that? Maybe it's an all-girls school. It's not. It's not. It's just we've seen boys, but what I'm saying is, like, we barely see them being relevant. You heard from him, stay out of school. No, go to school, do your homework, study hard. But the PreCures don't need to show us that they're studying, I think. The logo will appear in October, but the website will look in November. No, the logo is in November, Giovanna. The logo is in November. Some previous PreCure teams cameo in Delicious Party. Girl, I almost cried on that moment in Delicious Party. That was so random, but... Now, what's your opinion on the armor? Was it powered by the same Shadow Magic Arcana Shadow used? Yes, I believe that armor was Dechi. It was related to Dechi. Remember. Hello, yes. Remember that it had a 4-pointed star? That was that seems to be the symbol of Dechi. Last week, when they were showing the preview for today's episode, Dechi had a 4-pointed star in his hand. And so, like, he's probably using that power to create Eclipse Shadow, something like that. So I believe that he's behind that as well. Don't know, just thinking. So many things to think. But I really don't know what to expect from that armor. When I saw that in the scene, when I saw that in that episode, I believed that Jet Senpai is going to be captured by that power. We're barely seeing the Jet Senpai, right? He's supposed to be studying what's behind that. So let's see. Oh, girl, I need to drink water. I think the Mahotsukai sequel show was more canon than Power of Hope. Girl, Power of Hope was a mess. But remember, the Power of Hope ended on a cliffhanger. Imagine, the next Totona season is Power of Hope 2. Ooh, girl. They had to go nostalgia bait route because they didn't know what to do. Sophia is... Girl, there is a huge competition in the PreCure fandom, which is who is the biggest hater of Delicious Party. But no one comes close to Sophia. Girl, and she's the biggest Yum Yum fan, but she's the biggest hater on Delicious Party. That's wild. Hello, Banane! How are you? I'm thinking the runes on the armor are the same as the ones in the Minaj Tome. Makes sense. And Dulsonar is the only one who can read it. Maybe Ruruka too, right? Power of Hope was a mess. Girl, I'm still trying to catch up with all the seasons. Currently, I'm at Watch Delicious Party. Rosella, watch it and tell Sophia how you feel about it. My theory, due to Cure making amends, Cure Arcana. I think they're going to make amends after. After she becomes Arcana. I don't know. Possibilities. A hater of a series but has a favorite character. Rosella, don't watch it. No, let Rosella watch Delicious Party. She is gonna meet the queen. She is gonna meet Cure Spicy. Cure Spicy is everything, girl. Get ready for Kokone. Kokone was a gorgeous character. You're gonna love her. And you're gonna love Rosemary as well. Rosemary was also gorge. From the first Ditchy appearance in one of the previews, I really hoped it was a she because he was giving Genshin Impact Arlecchino vibes. That is true. That he has Arlecchino vibes in him. I can see it. I wanted to ask you for ages. Did you listen to Pedal? I did listen to Pedal. Yes, I did, Banane. I did listen. But I am gonna have to be honest that I listened to it like 2 times. And the only song that stayed on repeat for me was Kiss Me, which is a very good song. Kana, thank you. I still have that thought of theory in me that the King of Terror lies within Kurea, and her powers as Eclair aren't actually hers. And that's why Ruruka is wanting to defeat her. I also think there's something there. I believe that the King of Terror might not be the doom that they believe it is. I don't know, but I believe that the prophecy, the way it was told, really makes me believe that Eclair is supposed to be the King of Terror from the prophecy. But I just think that they are interpreting something wrong there, and they don't really and they think Eclair is going to bring this doom, but that's not really the case. I don't know. But I also agree with you, Trace. I do think that the reason why Ruruka wants to defeat her is that that she wants to destroy her Makoto Jewel so she could not transform any longer. I believe it's because of the fact that she is supposed to be the King of Terror. And that's what she believes. But I think there is more than we don't know, because that is something that Ruruka will tell them. But next week, Mashutan will also tell them Ruruka's intentions behind all of this. And her intentions are to protect Kureya somehow, obviously, but from what exactly? So, I believe, obviously, I believe that her intentions are not to protect herself, or not to protect the Phantom Thieves, or not to protect the world. She wants to protect Kureya. But from what? From becoming the King of Terror, maybe. But her thought is Kureya. Heartsping. Characters on the screen are chosen by the members of the channel or people who send super chats. I adore Delicious Party so much. As someone who didn't like Delicious Party initially, I finished watching it earlier this year. It was a fun time. Not my favorite, but just a good time. I agree. I think that it has its ups and downs, but I also enjoyed it. I think it was a good season. I loved Rosemary, easily the best character in the show. I agree. I love Rosemary. When everyone said that she again is like skew head, when everyone forgets the final boss of Tropical Rouge and Doki Doki wasn't the main villain leaders. Yes, that's true. You like all the characters except maybe not Yuri. Poor Yuri! Don't say that. Now, do you think because of the merch success of You and Idol, PreCure Toy is going to milk idols in future seasons even if the reaction to the story and writing was lukewarm overseas? I don't. Because when you look at how Toy does things, they are never really going for what went right for one season to try and work it out on another. For example, they never really tried to repeat Hard Catch. Maybe a little bit in Happiness Charge, but like Hard Catch was very popular, and the way Hard Catch was structured, the drama, the tragedy, and the intensity of it like kind of stayed there, you know. It kind of stayed there, but I mean, I do think that one of the things that Toy is definitely going to try to keep on doing is working not only with the mainline season, because on the year that You and Idol aired, we had Mirai Days and we had PreCure. So that was a big, and we also had Dancing Star. This year, we still have Dancing Star and PreCure, right? So I feel like that is something that Toy is going to keep on doing. That's why I really hope for another Otona, and I'm really hoping that they're announcing another Otona. And I don't know, this might only happen in the 25th anniversary, because Otonas were anniversary celebrations somehow, so they might announce it in 2028. We don't know, but that's something I believe. But I don't think that they're going to go for something like idol related this close to this season. Sometimes we do have idols in PreCure, like we had an idol in Otona, which was Urara, right? Urara was she was not necessarily an idol in Otona, but she was an actress. But they released a single just like they did with Urara in ES5. And I feel like they are sometimes they bring idols back. Start Twinkle, Hugto, and like there are a few idols out there scattered throughout PreCure, right? So I feel like that might still happen. That might still happen. But I think it's more because idols are very prominent in Japanese culture, Japanese pop culture, and not really because of the success of UN Idol. And I really don't think that they take into consideration the opinions that people have related to the story. I really don't think that that is something that they that they pay attention to at all. I really don't believe that they do that. But let's see. I just like the idea that Idol was very popular because like this might mean that they will keep on bringing them back like they do with Maho, you know? So like keep doing that. Keep doing that. I haven't watched Delicious Party, but I love it conceptually. If the hate is right, I'll die of sadness. You have to have your own opinion. Just watch it without cloudness in your eyes. Watch it with an open heart. When I first saw Eclipse Shadow in the preview, I immediately thought of Humura's devil form. Girl. Happiness Shard is the equivalent of copy my homework, just don't make it obvious. I need Kira Noble to get away for a card for new Hirogaru Hugto and Splash Star collection. Girl, that's true. The new collection is coming out, right? Imagine you having your fave. I need hard catch back so bad. Thoughts on Power of Hope separating Saki and Mai? I think that... Did I like it? No. Did I understand it? Yes. If you look back in your life, you will see that you have lots of friends that you were very close with when you were very young, and then you grow up and you stray a little bit. You might stray completely, you might stray a little bit, you might keep on being friends. So this is something that might happen, you know. I think Otona should stick with team per series. Too many, it will confuse the story. I agree. That's like Mirai Days was everything to me. I love Mirai Days. And Maho is a season that I don't really care about, but I love Mirai Days. Please add Cure Flora, the Purple Prince kind of power up. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Cure Flora, purple. Yes. Elegant Lilac. Girl, this would also be a nice Otona, right? Go Princess. It would be a nice Otona to have. And this version is so beautiful, isn't it? Shushan is also a knowledgeable fairy. If there was anything wrong, she knows. Hello, Terry. Question, how long do you think we'll have Eclipse Shadow for? This week and next week. I feel like En and Miku don't have enough character development. I hope that in future episodes they will have their moments. I agree with you. That sucks. But what can we do? Girl, this version of Cure Flora is so pretty. I love it. Thank you, Benji. She's so purple. Sophia, in a few. In a few. I really hope the white form of Ruruka is a mode change because I love her shadow form. I love her shadow form too, but Arcana is her main form. We don't know if she's going to be able to turn back and forth, but Arcana is like she's going to be the main cure. She's going to be the main cure of of that season. No, she's going to be the main form of Ruruka as a cure. Opinions also don't affect what Toy does. If that was the case, Go Prince, the season that came out during the hype of Frozen, wouldn't get an anniversary audio drama, bringing the cast back. I'm really liking the fact that they are doing celebrations of 10 years now. They did one for Happiness Charge. They did one for Go Princess. This year they're also celebrating Sweet and Maho on merchandise. That's very nice. Maho already had something very special with Mirai Days, but I feel like if they do an event or something, at least story-wise, we're already covered, right? But it's very nice they're doing that. I feel like this should be a staple. This really should be something that would happen every year. They do it with every season from now on. Please keep happening. Hello, Gallardo. I think Ruruka is one of the most revolutionary PreCures ever. I agree. I think it's just everything. Is there anybody here who actually truly enjoyed Keep Calm? When it first aired, were you all against it until the party made you all appreciate it more? I really don't remember how the reaction of the fandom was to Kira Kira when it aired. I did remember while I was watching it, I thought it was like the best thing ever. I still do. I still think it's like best season ever. It might not be my number one season anymore because now there's Idol, but it's like very up high for me. I love Kira Kira. And if we celebrate 10 years of Kira Kira next year with merchandise, I'm going to be in danger. I am going to be in danger. Flora snatched Friendly's palette and said, if you're not going to slay in it, I will. Opinions on Otona 1? A disaster. There are good things about Otona 1. I'm gonna say what I like about it, which is I really like the human part of Otona. Like the stories that they're discovering, their dramas in their adulthood, and all of the things that they are living, you know, in their adulthood, and the dramas. I could connect with so many of those stories. I really liked the stories overall. I think there was one story in particular that I thought was very weak, but now I don't remember what it was. I think Nozomi's story was like, yeah, but I don't know. It's just I did like the human part of things from Otona. It was very good. It was very good. I hated Belle. Like, oh my god. Like, Belle as a character, okay, I can understand her existence, but the way they defeated her, it was ridiculous. And I hate whenever we have environmental issues in shows and we don't discuss the problems, the real problems behind the pollution in their environment, you know, because there is no space for discussion, for a deep discussion in an anime like Otona. We know it would not happen. So Hirogaru Sky is my favorite. I love Hirogaru Sky. It's also one of my favorites. I love it. I'm still surprised nothing has been mentioned of Tropical Rouge's 5th anniversary, but I guess it didn't do much celebrating for Healing Good either. Yeah, it feels like they are not doing it for 5 years. I think they're like this year at least, they started doing for 10 and 15 in merch. And 2 years ago, we started having the Thanksgiving events for 10th anniversary seasons, like Happiness Charge and Go Princess. So that's a nice thing. Can't wait for Arcana's debut in the show. Same. It's going to be everything. Get ready for next week. Hello, Baron. How are you? I do think it's nice that Toei is at least aware of how popular Go Princess is overseas, even though it might be considered a flop locally, because every chance they get, they are including them in something. So, what do you think they mean 5 mysteries and 2 double keys? I really think that that's true. We're getting 5 cures next season, but the 5 mysteries are part of the lyrics of the song, like who, what, who, when, why, etc. And I think the 2 keys are En and Mikuru. I think the two keys mentioned in the ending are En and Mikuru. And but yeah, it's kind of like clear that we're gonna have 5 cures next year. That's very exciting. Hello, Lazy Peep. How are you? I like that Happiness Sharjah has essentially started this new tradition of celebrating 10th anniversaries. Yes. Yes, girl. That's so amazing. Like, they really need to keep on doing that. They really, really do. Like, it's a good thing for us, it's a good thing for them. But and like last year, it was Happiness Charge was a physical event, right? That was crazy, and that was huge. I can't wait to be flash bombed with your Arcana's transformation with the white girl. That's so true. That is so true. Like, it's gonna be very white and pink. There's gonna be a lot of pink, lots of light pink in it. Not sure if they will make more special events for 25th. Oh, girl, for sure. That's definitely gonna not next year. Yuna, thank you for subscribing. I think that having big anniversaries is already a staple for PreCure. We're definitely not gonna have only a season. We're gonna have more. And Hirogaru didn't really have much. Like, that year was a special year because it had lots of announcements, and the announcements ended up coming after. Like, the stuff related to the announcements came after, but it was everything. It was the announcements of Otona. I was so shook. Like, I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my god. Happiness Charge 10th anniversary, finally giving countdown birthdays. Yes, that's so true. That is something that they have to keep on doing. And we need birthday merch for past cures as well. That was all. Yes, that was the Doki Doki novel. I don't know if the Doki Doki novel was supposed to be for the anniversary of the season. I think it was. But that's also another great thing. That's also another great thing that they did. Girl, I really want more novels, and I really want to read the Doki Doki novel as well. Next year is also the 20th anniversary of Yes 5. They're gonna get even more merch. Oh, girl. Oh my god, girl, next year we're gonna be bombarded with Yes 5. Yes 5 is gonna be the main season next year. It's gonna be Yes PreCure 5, go, go, go. I can't. I want Cure plushies so bad. You can get them lazy. You can get them from many places. I don't know where you're from, and you don't need to tell me, but you can get them through different websites like Mercari. You can use Mercari. Mercari is a good place for you to get past PreCure merch. And you can go there using JP Fans. You can use Bayi. You can use Zen Market. If you use JP Fans, you can use my link to register. There's a link on my description here. Now that toy games is actually a thing, are we getting an actual PreCure game? The last time we got a PreCure game was with Hirogaru Sky. I think if we're getting a PreCure game, we're getting the same style of game that we got from the last few years. With, you know, that. Cure Prince is getting her canon birthday on April 1st. Such a Hime thing. Yes, it makes so much sense. And it's also Clamp Day. Once Cure Arcana joins, they should better do a group transformation because I love their transformation because how fluid it is. Okay, so now let's talk about the transformations because it's been like they should have cut Anna and Mikuru's transformation for now. Like, girl, they don't need to show it full every time. But when it comes to Eclair, they cannot mesh their transformations with the Eclair transformation because they need to sell Eclair now. So Eclair just joined. She joined for like 4 episodes. So they need to show Eclair's full transformation. They can't mesh her transformation with another character because they need to sell Eclair. So they need to sell the perfume. So we need to keep on seeing the perfume. We need to keep on seeing her toy in the attack. So we're going to keep on seeing her full transformation for a while now. And group transformation only after everyone joins. This is how it happens lately. We only get the full roll call after the last PreCure joins, which is going to be Cure Arcana. But Cure Arcana is going to be another case in which we're probably going to see the full Cure Arcana transformation for a while because we need to see her full they need to sell her full toy, you know? After a while, after a few weeks of her transformation, we might see the meshed transformations because, girl, it is long. It is that time for you to go to the bathroom, you know? It's that time. By the way, I need to go to the bathroom. So, send me your arts. Don't. Oh my god. Tori, hello. Can never escape ES5. Girl, we can't. Yum Yum Cooking Game because it's just so famous. Oh, the Futariwa game from Game Boy. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Group transformations are not being able to top sweets. Yeah, because nowadays what they do is mesh the transformations. Sweet had actual new moments for them transforming together. That was so cool. Lazy, we're getting episode 30 today. That's so insane. We're gonna get the group transformation out of episode 45. That's so true. And we're also getting, like, probably not that far away from now, we're getting the power up, right? And the power up is also another group transformation. Leo's gonna post 2 videos a week for all day as PreCure 5 merch. Oh my god. I really hope they don't fumble the third core because lately it's been shit. The third core is already happening. So I don't think they are gonna fumble. Like up until now, it's been amazing. It's really been amazing. And this year is flying. Really flying. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Send me your arts if you want, because after I come back, we are going to share the arts. I'll be back real fast. Hello. Did you guys behave? Water is good. Drink water. Hello, Perfect Muffin. Spam Kabaton. Where is our Kabaton? My Kabaton. Girl, what am I saying? Sophia, you're trying to steal him away from me, but you're not going to be able to. With learn the bathroom. I'm kidnapping Kabaton to hide his... Girl, stop that! Girl, you cannot separate me from Kabaton. Sophia wasn't able to. No one will be able to. I'm even gonna fan myself a little bit because of my husband. Fufa Mimi, you are betraying me. This is the story of betrayal. Girl, I am heartbroken. I am destroyed. I am humiliated. What else am I now? I am, I don't even know. Girl. We're eating good today with Arts. We're eating good. We have them. Are you hungry? I am hungry. I need food. I always need food. What am I eating today? I don't know. For the love of answer, I beg you for a special birthday episode for Duduka. Is it October? I don't remember when her birthday is. I think it is October, isn't it? But I'm afraid of her birthday merchandise. It's gonna be too pretty. They should release 2 sets for her. One for Arcana and one for Arcana Shadow. Do you think they're gonna do that? Or just Arcana? I think they're just gonna do Arcana. And I don't know if you guys have seen, we have the character songs for Duduka and her duet with Eclair. I'm excited. It's gonna come out in the single. the second ending single. It's exciting. I am curious for those songs. I am wondering if we're gonna have the Duduka song is going to be a little bit more Arcana or more Arcana Shadow or a mix of both. Curious. I like Eclair's song. Eclair's song was fun. Do we have more arts? Okay, I got all, I think, from Discord. Now let's get Insta and Blue Sky. Oh, November 1st. ZZZ, I love ZZZ. Wolfudun from Smile was my first fictional crush. Bye, Federico. I had pizza. Oh my god. Girl, why does it keep on logging me off every time? I never remember my password. I think I did remember it. Like, out of nowhere. We have so many great arts from Arcana today. No. I'm not being able to get into Blue Sky. And it's not because of my password. It's because of... They're not letting me log in. It's the hosting. It's a hosting issue. Does anyone have a hosting issue? Or is it just me? It just keeps on loading. I think it's logged in on my phone. No. Let me see if I can log in here. What's happening? I think it worked on my cell phone. Yes. It did. So I'm not logged in. I'm just going to try to let me just see if I can open it on my cell phone without being logged in on Blue Sky. Yes. If Rudica returns as Star Detective, is she the Senpai Detective? She has to follow Anna's orders. I think she's very intelligent. She's very intelligent as a Star Detective. I don't think she'd care that much. Blue Sky been a bit laggy lately. Yeah, I was able to enter on my cell phone, but not on my computer. It's weird. But I think I got the arts from Fufamimi and Enjoy. I got them. I think I got them. Let's go. Let's go. Let's start. We're starting, girl. We're getting ready for something gorgeous. Let's get Curious Cinnamon up in here. And now we are going, we're going to check the beautiful arts from Dark Cinnamon. I showed this a few weeks ago. This is a concept for Dark Cinnamon. And this is the concept idea, concept, the colors and everything. And girl, get ready for a slayage. Lois Kane, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Get ready for the slayage because Dark Cinnamon is here. Girl, look at her. I have no words. What a slayage. This, oh my god, this design is just pure perfection. This was done by John, our amazing artist. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Hello, Haz. Look at this. And there's another Dark Cinnamon with another pose. Look at her teasing. Oh my god, this is everything. Girl, this is a slayage. I am in love with this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is just everything. Isn't she? I love this. John, you're everything. And those artworks are going to be used in Cinnamon After Dark, which is my other channel. I didn't have time this week to record more videos, but I am returning to Nanoha. I'm covering Nanoha there, and I will do it. I will continue doing it. And now she is going to appear in the images, in the promo images for that channel, because she is what? A diva. Now it is time for Dogendola. Let's become the queens of Lily together. No. Ooh, she also has an eye. Is she also the other King of Terror? Is she? Is she? Is she? I'd love to know if John has any commission info and are slots open. Fufamimi, I know John has Blue Sky. I will try to get the John Blue Sky here. Because I do know you have Blue Sky as well. We can, let me see if I can find it on my cell phone, because obviously on my computer it's not logged in. John Lozano 98 is his Blue Sky. We can check that out later. More Photoganola. Why did you give me a site? You know this is a show for preschoolers, right? I don't want to kill the girls. Do you want me to kill you instead? Oh my god, I love this. You gave it to me. I think she should kill Dechi. Hello, Uta. If she killed Dechi, I would be like, "Woo, girl." Slay. And then we have the Roganol girl. You are killing it. This is making me scared. And this is making me suffer as well. Because I know Ruruka is suffering. Oh no. Ruruka. We also have this gorgeousness. Finally got around to drawing Eclair with Hisuya and Lilligant. What a beautiful artwork this is. Girl. I'm loving this series of the Star Detective Cures with Pokemon that Oganola is doing. This is so cool. Love this. And we also have our queen, Cure Arcana. Girl, come on. Perfection. Perfection. And okay, so the Star Kidding brooch is basically going to be a proposal, right? And Arcana is the wedding dress, right? Girl, I love this. The transformation. Whoop. Whoop. And then poof. Arcana is born. I am in love. What a beautiful artwork. Now for Crearia. Crearia is bringing us stellar sound in the My Little Pony 2027 reboot style. He's an idol and a foreign exchange student from Tottenham, UK to Nipponia, Japan. Girl, this is so nice. Love the style. The gradients. The little fangs. Leandro! Oi, Leandro! Oi, Brasil! Brasil, eu amo você! Ai, gente, Brasil é tudo, né? Brasil, meu amor. Eu amo. Gorge, gorge, gorge. And now let's check out what Pinkberry is bringing us. Pinkberry is bringing us candy with the girls from Onegai Aipri. Are you guys watching it? She is also bringing us the amazing QR Arcana in a super nice artwork. Look at her. Pinkberry, this is gorgeous. Eu sou brasileiro, Leandro. Você não sabia que eu era brasileiro? Mentira! Eu sou brasileiro. We have more edits from the Onegai Aipri girls and the Himitsu no Aipri girls as well. Look at them. And now it is time for Sophia's cat. Sophia is bringing us her new diva. Girl. She's so cute. She's so adorable. Oh my god, look at her face. She just looking. She almost sleep. Yeah. This is everything. Sophia, we love your cat. Now it is time for Aquatic. Let's see what Aquatic is bringing us this week. It took a while since March to now for fantasy, the fire cures, and noir design itself, but I finally did it, so here's Pafu, or her human name, Patty's Fable. So this is Pafu's human form, Patty's Fable. Cure fantasy. Let's check out the details. Huge crush, Iron burn, forgot she's a fairy, she's at work, Pafu. Her key, and cure fantasy. Very nice. Oh, a glass slipper. I love this. We also have other pics of her. So cute. Super adorable. Cure Fantasy is the princess of the fairy tale stories. Oh, look at her little weapon. Very nice. Cure Metaverse is bringing us some goodies. We have Cure Peach, and we have Cure Yell as well. I love the drawings on a whiteboard like this. They always look so cool. Love them. And we have this from Koyama. Girl. Everything. Let me get what Koyama said. This is an artwork I actually started on the day when the Tampuri Preview 30 came out while I was at the movie theaters for Spider-Man Brand New Day movie. I locked in last minute, so it's worth it. Girl. This is such a beautiful art. And so mysterious and a little sad as well. And the way she has one eye closed. Love this. And now it is time for more Arcana, because Mojave did his version of Cure Arcana. Look at how beautiful it is. Girl, she is such a queen. Love this art. Very beautiful. And now, just a little thing. I'm not sure if I can share the song here itself because the instrumental is the same as the original, so it might get copyrighted. But Cure Metaverse is doing like English versions of the PreCure endings, and they're sharing it on their channel here on YouTube. You could check it out. Cure Metaverse, just search for Cure Metaverse and you're going to be able to find So It's Solved, a glitter forcified Itsuka Wakaru Kito Airu English cover. This is very nice. I listened to it and it is a very good version. I love how the lyrics play. I love the writing of the lyrics. It's very good, and it's a very good adaptation of the original lyrics. So listen to it. Go get some love to Cure Metaverse on YouTube. Check it out. Very, very nice. I love that those, talented moments among the fandom. It's always so nice to see. Now we also have Parfait Puffin, who is sharing this OC that is called Serafina. Girl, I love the eyes. Love it. And I love the design as well. This is so good. And I love the white hair that turns pink at the end. Love this. Really, really great. Super cute. And now it is time for Fufa Mimi. And Fufa Mimi is sharing. As I said, like, I'm not logged in on Blue Sky, but I think we can still see things. There was a lot of Little Cure Doom Duty last week on a stream I like watching, but I'd like to propose another concept for some to dip their toes into. Mikururu Rebound Duty. It's my personal favorite Meitante ship. Ooh. I think I like this too. Girl, this is so nice. Long Bacon Store. This is so adorable. Very cute, very cute. I think it's a nice ship. Very cute. And there's more. It's the PreCure Secret Exchange this weekend, so I can finally post my exchange pic. Hope you find it cute. Girl. Ah, the sisters. Oh my god, this is. Oh my god, okay. All the sisters and brothers and the siblings. The butterfly sisters, the fairy siblings, and the witches. This is everything. Bring your sibling to Kirapati Workshop Day. Oh, I love the concept. And I love the Kirapati costumes you gave them. Like Ageha with the butterfly and Diko with her dress underneath it. Girl, this is everything. I love this. And the Butterfly Sisters. Ah, I love them. This is so creative. Love, love, love this. And now it is time for Enjoy. My Star Detective girl, help her. This girl is doing so much to protect her loved one, it makes me cry. Star Detective PreCure, episode 30. Pochitan with a face. Oh my god, Mashutan with this sad face. No. And Eclipse Shadow is coming, honey. Are you guys ready for her? Oh, honey. This drawing is everything. Hello, Halt. We have more. Eclair, save her, please. Ooh, are you guys ready for this moment? Both of them crying like this. Girl, what a beautiful drawing as well. Love this. And Enjoy. I was guessing on stars and I saw a star hitting my toy bunny. And he's talking now and he has a dinosaur looking energy companion. I don't know what that is happening and his name is so long to say. So Boo-chan it is for now. I love that a magical story is forming here. Let me just open it here for us to see the little companion. I was in front of it. Girl, this is so cute. Enjoy, I love this. Now let me just go back to Instagram for me to do something. Because today is Turquoise's birthday! Did Turquoise post something? Anniversary art raffle. Oh no. This is not... Is this related to his birthday? Oh, follow my account, share, save this post, comment. Oh my god, okay. Ooh, I lost this. I lost the art. But we are going to now sing for Turquoise. Oh, there's more art. There's more art. I just saw it. I just saw it. Because I've seen the little thingy there. No? Yes. Yes, there is. There is. Let's go. Sorry, guys. I did not look correctly. Anyways, Callie sent Violet Evergarden that she did on that. Is it Gacha Life? And we also have the beautiful Augustine from Bread Clone. Look at this. Girl, isn't this gorgeous? Leandro, Happiness Charge é uma das minhas temporadas favoritas também. Eu amo, amo, amo Happiness Charge. Tem problemas? Tem, mas não interessa. Ela é ótima, maravilhosa, perfeita. Ela tem a Cure Fortune, que é incrível, diva. Tem a Cure Honey, que é perfeita. Todas as cures são perfeitas. Tudo é perfeito. Ah, eu amo Happiness Charge. Ó, quem fala mal, deixa eu falar. Mas é maravilhosa e pronto, acabou. And Bread Clone is ending our art moment on the stream today with this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Agasane. Thank you, Bread Clone. And now let's get ready to sing for Turquoise before we finish the stream, because today is going to be a big, big, big day. And girl, let me just say something that I thought was very funny. Every time we sing Happy Birthday to someone, we play Birthday Song by Madonna. And this week was Madonna's birthday. Last week was Madonna's birthday on Sunday. And she celebrated, and then this week she posted. And she did a post with her birthday pictures, and she used this song. And Prince sent the post to me, and he was like, Leo, I can hear you sing. And girl, I was like, girl, I can't believe Madonna remembered that she has this song, because this song is like a deep cut into Madonna's career. But we're gonna sing because it is his moment today. Where is the part? That's a good one. Oh, here. So grab your things, you better come over. We get high and we still stay sober. We broke it down and then we're gonna start over. My type of party. And the beat goes on, and the beat goes on. I'm a happy girl, I'm a happy girl. It's my birthday song, oh yeah, it's my birthday. In my happy world, I want a diamond, don't give me a fake. I can't with the lyrics of this song. Turquoise, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Turquoise! I hope you're having the most amazing day. I hope you're having a lot of fun, eating delicious cakes, and, you know, enjoying your special day. And thank you for always sharing your beautiful arts with us. I love checking them out every week. Your style is really amazing. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Anyways, babies, I am going to finish this stream now because I need to... Assustando eu falar português, gente, às vezes acontece. Sempre que vem um brasileiro assim, a gente tem que falar, né? What was I gonna say? Let's get ready because today's episode is going to be a huge one. People who like today will be happy because today will be coming back. I cannot wait for my queen Shiruku to come back, but it's going to be nice to see Day again. Another thing that is big about this episode is obviously the arrival of Eclipse Shadow. Eclipse Shadow is the first step into QR Arcana. It's like the catalyst for a tragedy before Arcana arrives for us next week. We know that based on a leak that we had today. We talked about the leak earlier today, right at the start of the stream. If you weren't here, you can go back and watch it and check out some pictures of next week's episode that leaked prior to today's episode. But it happens, and as we were saying earlier, QR Arcana is probably the cure that leaked the most. And the leaks don't stop, girl. An episode leak like this, kinda wild. It's like, girl, wild, wild, wild. What else was I gonna say? Oh, also, today's episode is going to be key animated by Mitsuru Aoyama. And Aoyama's style is a style that is very recognizable. It's a very different style. Every time we have Aoyama animating an episode, we know it is him because his style is very unique. And I would ask you to not, spread bad words about his style. He is a man who has been working on the industry for a long time. He has like 40 years of experience or something. And I think even more than that. And it's crazy how much this man works and how much of an episode he's able to do by himself. And his work is very important for PreCure. He is the artist that connects every PreCure season because he worked on every single PreCure season. So that is really, really insane. And obviously the hype for QR Arcana is being stronger and it's being even more powerful than ever. She is coming soon and I cannot wait. Anyways, babies, thank you so much for being here today. And I think today's episode is going to be fire to prepare us for next week, which is going to be even more fire with the arrival of Cura Arcana. Are you excited? I am super hyped for Arcana. Love her design. I am crazy about her already, and I cannot wait to see her in the show. Anyways, thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you to everyone who came by. Thank you to everyone who sent arts. Thank you for the members. Thank you for you who were here watching the stream, chatting and sharing your theories. Thank you for all the super chatters as well. Thank you very, very, very much for all of the support to me and Magical Cinnamon. I really appreciate it. Anyways, guys, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!